Hello, Virgo and Virgo rising. This is your astrological forecast for 2025. And this is a great year. This is a year when all planets are changing their signs, so which brings a lot of changes of energy, a lot of changes for everyone uh, in this world. And for you too. For you, there will be very interesting changes. So the main focus will be on your career probably and your finance, but there are many other things that are going to change this year. So let's look at it in detail. So let's start with the main astrological aspects of this year and see how they're going to influence your life, dear Virgo. So the year starts pretty slowly. And why is it slow? Because Mars is going still to retrograde, and when Mars retrogrades, things slow down, and most of the project they just stall. So you try hard to you try to implement your project, but well, the energy is so low that nothing is happening, or the results are not worth the efforts you're going to put into your projects. If you still have projects running, so go on working on them. But if you want to implement new projects, so it's better to wait until February 23rd when Mars is direct. So when the energy will be high and will be so won't be so many obstacles for you on your way to success. And Mars is going to retrograde in your 11th house. This is the house of friendship and your goals. And when Mars retrogrades in the house of goals, of course, it will be difficult for you to implement all your goals as fast and efficiently as you would like to. So that's why I have already said that you should just postpone the big projects or just slow down. And also, when Mars retrogrades in your house of friendship, this can strain your relationship with your friends and probably with people you work with in big organizations like political parties, I don't know, charity organizations, or maybe you're a blogger and there will be some misunderstanding uh, between you and people who follow you. That's why you should watch what you say and not to get into unnecessary conflict. So, but it won't last too long, and later you can be again very efficient in your social work. Venus, the planet of beauty and harmony, is going to retrograde from the 1st of March 2025 till the 12th of April. And it's the energy is not good for getting married. This energy is not good for you to start any big relationships, but it's a good time for you to start reevaluating, reassessing the relationships you are in and see if they still serve the purpose, if they're full of love, and then decide if you really need them. And also this time you can expect your old flames to show up in your life, and can be just friendly contact, or maybe some of the exes will want to come back to you, and it's up to you to decide if you still want this people back, or maybe the relationship was toxic, so and it's no good, it's not harmonious, it's not um, full of love, not full of harmony, so it's maybe still it's time for the old flames to go the way they were going before. And also it's like um, it's not a good time for any beauty operations. So try to avoid any beauty operations or beauty procedures because the result can disappoint you, and it will have this procedure will have to be redone, like to mend what you have already done. So guys, try, ladies especially, try to avoid any beauty operations or beauty procedures at this time. And Venus retrograde will be in the eighth house. And when Venus in the eighth house, the big emphasis will be the your investment and the on the shared resources. So it's not recommended this time to make any investment, to take any loans, or to buy shares, or just to invest in any joint stock companies, because probably the choice you will make at this time won't be good, and the returns won't be as high, or you can just lose your money. So try to refrain from investing, especially big sums of money. So when Venus, two big planets, Saturn and Neptune, also move into your eighth house, the house of transformation and shared resources. And what will happen? So Neptune, so it like it blurs all the boundaries and it creates a lot of confusion. So it's time for you to be extra careful with all the loans you take, with all financial documents you sign, with all your investment, because uh, there is a possibility that somebody will try to deceive you, to cheat you, and or probably you will just uh, not notice all the information. So there will be a lot of confusion. So try to concentrate, try to use some experts if you don't understand it clearly. And there will be probably a bit chaotic with all the finance, with all the debts, all the investment. But uh, what is good, Saturn also enters the eighth house, and Saturn is going to help you, and it's going to help you structure uh, all your uh, all your debts. So, and it's time for you not to try to get a quick buck, but you should think about long-term investment. So, and Saturn is about structure, it's about discipline. So it's time for you to bring order to all your finance, to check how much debt you have, and to make a plan how you're going to pay off your debt. Also, if you take a loan, you must understand that there will be some probably restrictions, won't be as easy to pay it back. So there can be some limitations. So watch it. And also, you should check all your insurances, and you just need to be very responsible with your finance. It's not a good time for reckless investment without uh, evaluating the situation, about evaluating the markets. And it's time for you to be prudent and responsible. If you don't waste your money, if you're responsible with your finance, everything is going to be fine. And just think about long-term investment that will be bringing you money and rewards in in the long term. At the beginning of the year, Jupiter, the planet of luck, is going to be in your 10th house. When Jupiter is in the 10th house, for uh, many of you, it can mean very good professional opportunities. So you can get some promotions, there can be some career advancement, there can be a second job for you sometimes, or you will just get recognition for your work. Uh, this is the best time for you to be ambitious, to set goals, and try to get the position that you really want. And this is a time when you will be seen, you will be respected, and it's also a good time for you to expand your professional network and get a lot of support. For many of you, the 10th house is like 10th house is about your high status. It's not only your professional sphere and career, but it's also your status in this life. And for many of you, it will mean marriage. So some of you will get married, and it will increase your status. So if you are just have the right candidate, an eligible candidate, probably you will decide to get married this year, which will make this year very special for you. Uranus, the planet of surprises, moves into your 10th house, and is also bringing a lot of interesting energy. So there will be just unexpected shifts at your work. So there will be something new about your work, something unusual, or probably many of you will decide suddenly to change the sphere of work or to change the company, and because suddenly you will feel that this the current job is constraining and doesn't let you develop yourself as much as you would like. And many of you will decide to start your own business and be independent. And many of you will just find some new, maybe unusual probably spheres of work using new technologies. And like, I can give you an example. I have a friend, she has been working in one company for about 20 years, but now she's feeling restless and she started looking for a new job, and it looks like she will get it, and she will start working in a new company probably from February. And it's so different from what she was doing, and then it's so unconventional. So I'm just, I was very surprised to hear that. But when I looked at her horoscope, so, it's like it's the time for you to break free. It's time for you to change the sphere that will give you freedom and will be fulfilling for you. In the second half of the year, Jupiter moves into your 11th house. This is a house of friendship and your goals. And of course, it's going to expand your circle of friends. And the friends you are getting there will be probably quite influential people with high status. Also, you will decide to join a lot of organizations, maybe not a lot of, but at least one organization. Maybe you will join a political party, or the you will join the organization, so where people will share your interest. Probably it will be something like is online. There can be different organizations that you can join based on your interests in line. So you can be protecting animals, can be protecting nature, or there can be some political interests. No matter what, but you'll find the ways to connect other people, and probably there will be a lot of communication for you online. So probably if you're a blogger, so you can increase your audience a lot this year. And also speaking about your goals, so you'll be very optimistic, and it's time for you to set your goals high, because Jupiter gives you support and confidence and these things that you need to succeed. If you don't believe in yourself, so how can anybody believe in you? So I can always tell everyone a story. Once I had a dream, and it's a very interesting dream. So in my dream, I was flying, and I was flying over the city where I live. And then I came to my boyfriend. This time was not married, and I told him that I was flying over the city, and he just looked at me. No, it's impossible. You are so big and fat. How can you fly? And I said, look, I can fly. I can show it to you. Then I get on the chair and try to fly, but suddenly I know that I'm fat and big, and I couldn't fly. I couldn't take off, because when I believed in myself, I flew. But when I believed other people that I was big and fat, then I could not fly anymore. And I wasn't too big and I wasn't too fat at all. And but everything is in our head. So this limitation prevent us from achieving our goals. So guys, don't believe anyone, believe in yourself, set your goals hard. This is your year. So just set your goals high and achieve them. Pluto, Pluto, the planet of transformation, moves into your sixth house. This is a house of work, service, and health. And this is the time for you to probably change your work procedures. Probably it's time for you to start using new technologies that will increase your efficiency, your productivity. Maybe you need to look what doesn't work at in your office and what procedures have to be changed, or probably the focus will be on your health because uh, Pluto can make you pay attention to your health and see if you live a healthy life and uh, if your shape and if you're just your state of health enables you to work efficiently and live a good and harmonious life. For many of you, it will be time to go on a diet, maybe take out mm, fat and sugar out of your diet. Probably you will have to get some treatment to improve your health or uh, just to eat healthy food. So whatever it is, so you'll be taking steps to improve your health. And usually it requires discipline. It's not just one time thing. So you will probably have to change the whole lifestyle to be able to implement these routines which are good for your health. And probably you will need to introduce a new program in your company. So to improve the atmosphere there and also to improve the productivity. But be prepared for a long run. It's not short. It's for a long time, and you should be able to stick to your goals and to stick to your plan and work hard on your health improvement because without health you cannot achieve anything in this life. So, guys, as you see, this is a great year. This is a year where there will be a lot of focus on your professional sphere. So, there can be a lot of changes in your professional sphere. This is a year when you need to pay attention to your house. This is a year when you will increase the number of friends you have. And in general, it's going to be a very good year for you. But remember that you need to be prudent with your finance, that you need to be responsible and disciplined, and the luck will be on your side. So I wish you happy new year and subscribe to my channel if you like this video to get more astrology insights. Goodbye. Thank you for your attention.